Obviously, we want to medal. That's the aim. Um, but we're just gonna have to see how it goes. I think Tokyo being postponed a year has obviously made it very, very different in terms of our build-up. So we've got a relatively new GB squad, and then out of that, obviously, you pick an England team. So it's a very young, exciting team going into this World Cup. Probably not had as long together as we probably would have liked, but that could be a benefit for us because we're still at that kind of exciting stage, I guess, of our journey. So very much looking forward to it. We would love to medal, of course, but at the moment we're just trying to build game on game. Going into Tokyo, we had faced a number of challenges as a GB squad, and actually when we turned up to Tokyo, we put together consistent performances over the tournament, which is something we had struggled to do leading into those games. So I think the confidence that gives the England squad is hopefully when we get to big tournaments, we have the ability to turn up and perform under pressure. So I think that's a big plus that we hopefully will take into this World Cup. Obviously, it was hugely exciting to get that bronze medal as Team GB. But yeah, our England looks slightly different. Obviously, missing a few Scots and Welsh within our team going to this World Cup. But to have that kind of, I guess, background just last year gives us, I guess, that little bit more confidence in our bank as this new young England team. I wasn't involved in the London journey, so I can't comment on that GB squad. But and the Rio and the Tokyo games were completely different in terms of the build-up. But yeah, absolutely. I think, as I mentioned earlier, the build-up to Tokyo wasn't ideal for us as a GB squad, but we showed a huge amount of resilience and then turned up when it mattered at the games. And so even though this is an England team and there's differences and there's been some retirements and some new faces added, I definitely think having that when it gets to big games, we can show up, we can deal with that pressure, and we can, if we turn up on any given day, compete with the world's best is obviously good to have in the background, and we can keep reminding ourselves of that as a relatively new England team. I think we love it. It's been great again to have the amount of international matches. That's the quickest way that we're going to learn, especially as a new squad and a new team. So to have the regular games, both home and away, has been hugely beneficial for us in terms of our learning. And to have the past month, all our home fixtures as well has been really nice, kind of week after week, and been a really nice build up into this World Cup. One, to help us with selection for the England team, and then two, obviously, to try and develop our performance and gel as I mentioned, a really new team together. So it's been great to play in front of home crowds again, and something we've definitely missed since obviously COVID and the pandemic. Yeah, it's a tough group. Although when you look at all the groups, they're all tough. There's no easy games, I don't think, at a World Cup. And I think every World Cup I've been in, I've looked at a group and go, gosh, we've got a really tough one. And then you look at the rest, they're all the same. So yeah, difficult. Obviously, our first game is against India. As a GB squad, we played them in the bronze medal game out in Tokyo. I think India women, as everyone knows, are kind of up and coming, a real threat on the international scene. And they've got some really incredibly talented players and are a real threat. So that first game for us is going to be a tough one. But I think it's good that we've got a really competitive and tough game for our opening game. So looking forward to that one. And then we've got two other really tough ones with New Zealand, which we haven't really seen this year because of COVID and them not being able to participate in Pro League. So that's really unexpected. We don't know what to expect from them, apart from we know they'll be good from previous experiences playing them. And then you've got China, who again are kind of building this new team under a new coach, and we played them recently in Pro League, and they've definitely made steps forward as well. So I think every game will pose us challenges in a slightly different way, but three really, really tough games, which hopefully means we have to get up to speed really quickly. Just thank you for all your support so far, and we hope to see you there at the World Cup, whether you're there in person or you're following us on the app. It would be great. We really value every single bit of support that we get. It's obviously been a tough ride the past few years and months, and we're very excited about this World Cup being so close to home for us as well. We hope that many people can make it there to support us. So thank you very much, and it's really great to have you with us.